Hey there, Matt and RC with you, talking to you today about the Hot Toys Thor 12-inch premium format figure. I'll be taking you through the box and through some of the pieces on the inside as well as the final figure. So here you got the box. Very nice. I've been waiting for this thing for quite a while. Thankfully someone was able to sell it to me at a fair price on eBay, and was able to pick them up. Great thing about Hot Toys and Sideshow, these boxes are almost as cool as the figures themselves. As you can see, they take a lot of effort to display the box, not just to create some paper box for you. The side images are really neat. So it's got different images of the figure itself with the lightning, of course. Very nice. And then it's got the actual figure here. You can see him with the helmet on. And a great image here of the box itself. So we'll go through an unboxing of this figure, take you through all the steps, so please stick with us. So when you go ahead and open up this box, you get a neat little face plate, and it's got some information on there about the Thor character themselves. So very nice. When you open up the box itself, you get this lovely wafting of plastic, fresh plastic. Gotta love that. You see you got the packing container, and I'll go ahead and pull this portion out. So just a nice red box. And you've got the two pieces here. All the packing items are in here. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look at that one now. What I like about how they ship these items, there are various layers of plastic to kind of keep everything in here. This is the second layer of plastic, and as you can see, we're still not even to any of the actual figure itself. It's just another layer of packaging, which I think is good, helps keep everything nice and secure. When you pull off the next layer, be very careful. If you're peeling up on that part, sometimes the plastic layer there between the actual figure and the covering is sometimes hard to get off, and you kind of have to use both hands to get it off. As I set this back up, Mjolnir fell. I'm so sorry, Mjolnir. I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. He fell out of here, so I thought I'd put that to the side. Nice job again packaging. It makes it so that you can repackage whatever you want out of here in case you want to store it, which of course you're going to want to keep the boxes for these things. Yeah, I know it's a big hassle, but you know, if you keep the packaging and for some reason you got to sell it later, it'll be worth a lot more. So my advice to you, based on the collection that I have of vintage Star Wars stuff, keep the boxes. Okay, so I have a couple of parts here I want to show you. So this is Chris Hemsworth's hair, and it's just a cap that goes over the figure's head with a piece of magnet there, which I think is great. Helps keep it on there. The helmet, I like the helmet, but it's not as heavy as Mjolnir, and it does feel very cheap in your hand, although it looks nice. I think if you get closer to it, you might not be too impressed with it. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I would have thought this would have been heavier, to at least match the heaviness of Mjolnir, which is actually just really good. They did a nice job on this one. Very nice. And the handle with the grip Very nice. Yeah, they definitely did better on this one than they did on the helmet. And just so you can get a comparison, there are the two together. About the same height. So here is the base, which you'll see Mjolnir will sit into. Again, nice piece of crafting there. Bottom isn't much. I would have preferred to have some felt or something on that so it doesn't scratch anything. But overall, not bad. We'll see how it looks with the final figure. So there's the figure out of the box. He's still in plastic. He's got a little plastic cape back there. Again, I really like how Hot Toys and Sideshow displays their or packages their products. What's really great about this figure, holding him in your hand, everything feels super authentic. And as I get closer here with the figure, you can kind of see, I mean, everything looks really good. The pants are kind of a leatherette, kind of vinyl thing, but it does feel substantial in your hand. Turning it around as the plastic comes off. Obviously his cape will go on back here. Figure looks really great. Okay. Did a good job. I mean, one thing I gotta say, and I know some people have talked about it, you know, the head's a little strange, the face is a little strange. It's not quite Chris Hemsworth. I think they did a lot better with Odin. They just knocked it out of the park with him. But Sideshow and Hot Toys and companies like this generally don't make crap, and I would agree that this one is well made. Okay, we have copies of the hands here. These hands are very, very cool. They look like hands. They got little veins in the hands, you can see there. Okay, obviously this is the one that's going to hold Mjolnir, or this one with the fist as well, but with the red on the hand. I mean, those are very, very nice. I'm loving it. Very good. So be very careful, guys, when you're going to toss this stuff out. If you decide to not keep your boxes, which I think could be problematic, and in the long run, you're going to want to be careful, because as I went to look for the cape, I found out that it was inside the box. I mean, nice little thing here, and they just didn't put it in here. I mean, they put notching up in here. I don't know if you can see that well or not, but they put a notching up there for the cape. So we'll take that out. So here's the cape. Again, it's on the inside of the box top. Pretty nice. You know, made out of fabric. And it's got the attachments at the top for you to put it on Thor. Okay, so very nice, and it'll sit on him kind of right about there. So it does look a little long. We'll see how it looks in the final, but that's where it should go. So we have all the basic pieces out here, and the question is, how is this going to match up? How's it going to look in the display case? Well, we're going to show that to you here in just a second. Just wanted to show you on a table here kind of how everything lays out. Obviously the cape next to the helmet and Mjolnir, an extra head of hair, 3 of the 4 hands there for you, and we have the base there, and obviously Thor. So I wanted to show you something real quick. You know, you want to put the helmet on him, you have to take off the other head of hair. If you remember, when you pull it off, it's got the much bigger head of hair, and so what you do is you just pull that off so that the magnets come off. Put the other head on it, and then you can put that guy on there, and you know, it looks pretty cool. You know, looks like someone's real head there. Well, that looks like Chris Hemsworth's head. Kind of remains to be seen, but you know, very cool though. Okay, so I've taken some time to assemble the figure. It's kind of an interesting process. The original right hand came like this, and so you have to kind of gently yank it out to pull that out. We've got his stand here, okay, which this will move up and down to keep him from falling over. Now, obviously, you know, you've got the rock base with Mjolnir, so you could put that, you know, in there if you want as well. I think it looks cooler with him all decked out. So what we'll do is we'll put him in the case here, and in just a minute. But what I'm going to do right now is pull out the Odin figure, put them both together on the stands, and show you how that looks. And so there's Thor assembled, standing next to Odin. You can see that both figures really well made, really going to look great in the cabinet. I think, as I said before, I think they really nailed Odin and Anthony Hopkins' face. Looks just like him. Chris Hemsworth, I like the figure. I love the figure, actually. I think the face, like I said, is just a little off. But overall, you know, very, very nice piece. And it fits really well with the Odin. I hope they come out with a Loki. I'd love to have all three in a case together. Hot Toys does a great job. And so what I'll do is I'll put these in the case, and you can kind of take a look at them. This will replace my cheaper version of the one from Walmart, Target, with the Speak chest and the lightning on Mjolnir. Obviously, we'll be replacing those. But really nice job. Good job, Hot Toys, for putting these guys together. And we'll go ahead and put them in the display case and show you what they look like under glass. Okay, I got both of them in here. Top shelf there with the lights on. I'm really impressed with these pieces. The light will take a few to kind of get straightened out, but I think overall these two pieces look great together. What I hope is that Hot Toys or Sideshow starts producing environments to put these guys in. It would be terrific to try to get some Asgard scenes going with these figures, and hopefully they'll put out a Loki so you can put all three of them together. Overall, as I said, I'm really impressed. I encourage you to go out and get these pieces, especially the Odin one looks just like Anthony Hopkins. Big shout out to my friends at Century Productions and Shartimus Prime. So that's our review for the Hot Toys Thor. Peace!